Okay then. Last one, 5th of December, the week commencing 5th of December 2022. Gemini. You've just been mentioned in Sagittarius's read. So I'm pretty sure for you we need these. What does Gemini need to know, Spirit, please? For the week commencing the 5th of December 2022. Okay then. Overall energy. An injustice has taken place. Libra. Issues with the colon, the prostate, impotence, within marriages, court cases, in unfairness and injustice. Number 11 is negative. So we have a narcissist or problems with a water sign child, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the end of a chapter, so bringing something to a successful conclusion, but that is your obstacle, to bring it to a successful conclusion. You need to travel, possibly, to the object of your desire, be the person, things, or events. You want victory. What I will tell you is you will get fairness. Whether that's in your favour or not is another thing. All depends on you. What cannot be changed is you can't walk away. You can't. So say this was a marriage breakdown. There may be children involved. Even if you walk away from the marriage, you can't walk away from the kids. Or you shouldn't. Some people do. You can't. The root of the problem is someone you thought was a good friend isn't. A Taurus female or a Taurus in general. An early Taurus is Aries. A late Taurus there is you, Gemini. So it could be you that's the problem. You're too financially orientated, too career-minded maybe. You've got a dog at your feet, so somebody born 1970 could be involved. Unreliable and unpredictable. Not where you say you're going to be, when you say you're going to be there, or somebody isn't. And in the past it was a happy family unit. Pure bliss. But the thing with it, when it gets to a 10, it's so much harder to keep it at that level. Yeah, so government officials, bosses, father figures, partners, very successful people, show themselves well to the world, risk takers, passionate, take action, do what they say they're going to do. A King of Wands, an Aries. Somebody may have usurped your position because you wasn't reliable enough. You didn't do what you said you was going to do. And now you've lost faith, or someone's lost faith in a marriage, a friendship, study even. This is rebirth, new beginnings. So if you've given up on study, maybe you'll go back to it. It's like a faith, a fallout of religion, teachers, study, universities, rebellion even. 5 or 23, negative energy. Taurus again. Taurus is the problem. Might be in your chart somewhere. There it is again. 10. Usually that's what we aim for. We don't ever really want to get there, because if we get there, it's so much harder to maintain it. Security. Emotionally and financially at the top. So it may not be the family that's the problem. It may be the friends. You will lose friends because you finally found happiness. So you have to choose. Do you want this happiness, or do you want to stay friends with somebody who's probably not reliable? 7 months. Because if you don't, you probably could get blocked. For some of you, it might be somebody you knew when you was in the forces or at school, when you wore a uniform. They're immature energy, they're never going to settle down, and they will cause as much trouble as they can. So block them. It could be about child maintenance, it could be about finances, but it's an injustice. Whatever's happening is wrong, and it shouldn't happen, and it certainly shouldn't happen to the kids. This could be a family of, because they're of the same suit, and he doesn't fit. So they are very good with money. Somebody's earning it and they're spending it just as fast. So there's an issue there. You've got to put your boundaries in place if that's the case, and start getting a life-work balance in your life, because there's an imbalance here and somebody is not doing what they should be doing. So it's a lot of money. There's a lot of money at stake here. But people can spend it just as fast as they get it, and it could ruin you if you're not careful. 4 or 31 is positive, 5 and 23 is negative. 21 is positive. Travel to the object of your desire, either person, things, or events. Once you bring this chapter to a close. So the overall situation is 13. Unlucky for some. And 64. I don't find it unlucky, to be honest. 64 is the last card in the deck. Fire over water. Something isn't over yet. It isn't completed. It needs to be completed. Water cannot feed fire, and this on its surface is incapable of heating it. It encounters is sterile, so stagnancy. You've got to guard against that. Omens of confusion and disturbances appear. One should avoid veering off the path, put order and not leave things half done. Fast track things, shortcuts will obstruct your project. So get rich quick schemes are to be avoided. And 13, the overall energy is communion with others. The sun shines from the heavens. Its light extends from the heavens and brings life to the planet. All is seen as it is. We are orientated by the force of the universe. The unity of people favours large and small projects, generosity, selflessness, and love. So unconditional love, that's what we seek. That's what we want, for happiness and bliss. So don't let others steal that from you, and don't waste it when you find it. Thanks for listening. Oh, 1 minute. I nearly forgot again. I did forget it with one of you, and I had to post it separately. So, there we go. Yeah, gratitude. Don't take people for granted, and don't let them take you for granted. It's hard work to keep that up. Your guidance is to count your blessings. When you say thank you to the universe instead of being ungrateful for its gifts, it responds generously to you. Otherwise, you may find that an injustice takes place if you decide that you're ungrateful. And your wisdom reminds you to say thank you for all you have, the intangible as well as the tangible. Whenever you say thank you for what from your heart, more will be bestowed on you. Be grateful, because that's the key to opening the doors to your abundance. So when you start being ungrateful and cocky, that's when you'll lose something. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and open yourself to receive love and plenty into your life. The angels are smiling on you. Be grateful for everything in your life, or you may be sorry that you have to pay the price. Thanks for listening.